Actually, good evening, Mr. Chairman and board. Thank you for giving me the opportunity to speak. I'm actually on this side of the room, but my name is Chris Phillips, and I live at 8514 Sedgemore Drive in Henrico County. I'm the owner of CR Phillips Electrical Contractors, where I employ nearly 100 people. I've lived in Henrico County for 60 years, my entire life, and I've owned my business for 27 years. The Washington Park development represents opportunity for 95 young families to buy their first home right here in Henrico County. An opportunity for local businesses like mine to put people to work and to keep people working. As a business owner, I'm very aware of how closely housing and employment are connected. The families I employ need homes they can afford in the county where they work. Projects like Washington Park help make that possible. Washington Park is consistent with Henrico's comprehensive plan. It meets the market's needs, and it keeps our workforce here in Henrico building, earning, and contributing to our community. As both a resident and a business owner, I respectfully urge you to support and approve this case. It's good for Henrico families, it's good for Henrico workers, and it's good for Henrico's future. And real quickly, I'd like to go off script for a quick moment to make a point here. I've lived in the same community for my whole life, 60 years. It's an old community established in the 1930s. Yet, several years back, I headed up a group to oppose a community adjacent to our community, the older community. We fought it tooth and nail. We did. We had a million ridiculous reasons why we didn't want that community to butt next to ours. The traffic increase was what we hung our hat on. We just had it all figured out. Well, long story short, we lost. The new community moved forward, and to everyone's surprise, more positives came out of the experience than negatives. The beautiful homes that they built adjacent to our old community were just gorgeous homes, and as such, the value of our houses increased. The equity just, we all gained, I think, $10,000-$20,000 each, and then we were able to take, with our homes, with the increased equity, people in our community were taking out equity lines, they were putting new windows in, new roofs, new vinyl siding, just really making the older community attached to this newer community look great. And anyway, the traffic use was minimal. I mean, where it increased, we didn't even notice it. The traffic that we did notice increase was the wonderful neighbors that were pushing their babies with strollers and riding bicycles and walking their dogs around their neighbors, and our old community became alive and vibrant once again. And it was just a great thing. When they come in and develop the area, the swampland that was behind my house, that they redesigned it so that it cleaned all that up and dried the swamp up so we didn't have the mosquitoes to deal with anymore. And then another great positive thing that happened with this community being built next to my community was Dominion Power. With the increased density, it moved us higher up the list. So whenever there was an outage, it was not for days and days and days. It's usually like a couple of hours, and we're fired back up. So, you know, the truth is, the reason we fought it was just we didn't want change. Nobody wants change, but sometimes change is good, and that has been my experience. And I think this will be a great development for Henrico County. Thank you.
All right. Thank you, Mr. Phillips.